So how you doing? How's everybody? It's been a while since I did a video. I think today makes a good time to do a tour, I guess. We're going into April. I don't remember the last time I did a tour, but uh, follow me. I think it's a good time for me to update you on what's going on in the yard. All right? All right, guys, let's go. So, guys, let me start and show you this. This is probably the longest That's probably the longest passion fruit vine in Orlando right now. And she is loaded with fruit, guys. She is blooming. Look at these blooms. And she is holding fruit. Wherever you're going to see blooms, you're going to see fruit. And it's starting to set little guys like that. Beautiful. And then we got the big guys like this. So that's purple possum. And let me show you guys. That's my sugar cane. I got this from a cutting from Gwendolyn. Guys, you want to see a workhorse? You want to see a loaded tree? Look at this. Look at this. You know what this is? Honey kiss. Honey kiss. Tree is loaded. Tree is loaded, guys. That's a honey kiss. Very productive tree. And then we have our Venus. Look at the nice fruit on this. They're growing. They're sizing up, guys. Venus. This is my lemon meringue. It's got a few fruits on there. It might just hold them. Not quite sure if it's going to hold them, but we'll see. And then my creme brulee had a few fruit, but now I'm down to one fruit left, guys. Not sure if it's going to hold it, but it's okay. Small tree. I got some grafts on here, which I'm hoping that they're going to take. But it's a small tree, so can't rush it. Guys, look at this. Clusters, man. Look at this. Clusters. Look at all those blooms. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that pretty? And the fruit are forming already. Look at this. This vine is loaded, guys. All right, moving right along. Fruit punch. Fruit punch. And this is actually a graft. That's a yellow one. She's coming off. This is actually a graft of something else. Not quite sure what it is. It could be a Fairchild or not sure. Anyway, that's a graft. But here's the fruit punch. So nice fruit set on the fruit punch. My little CC Love has a few. Not sure if it's gonna hold anything, but hey, guys, look at this. You look way up there, way up there. See that? Sea pods. And that's a Malabar chestnut. It's a very common house plant, but hey, if you put it out here in Central Florida, yeah, she loves it. They'll grow like crazy. They'll grow into a big tree. All right, let me separate this guy. So this, look at the little fruit sets. This is M4, guys. Yeah, little fruit sets. Look at that. M4. This is the one that has a nice coconut flavor. Look at that. Nice fruit set. Can't complain. M4 is supposed to be a productive tree as well. This is a guayaba. Not doing much. It was pugged last year, and I'm just waiting to see if it responds and comes to life. What we got here, this is the Satsuma plum, and I have like 5 varieties. I got plums, I got nectarines, I got peach on here. So there's like 5, 6 different varieties of stuff on here, guys. Here's one of the grafts. See that? That was a graft, and you see how beautiful it just grew. Stone fruits are, here's another one. Stone fruits are pretty easy to graft. There's all my tomatoes. I have tomatoes all over the place, guys. And yeah, I do grow them in the ground. A lot of them do okay. You know, don't be scared. Thinking, oh, the nematodes are gonna kill them all. Nah, they do fine. They usually will have to come out in July, and you know, it just gets too hot. But in the meantime, they will produce for you. They will produce plenty of fruit for you, or vegetables, or tomatoes. Pickering, guys. Pickering, the workhorse. This is the one that I recommend to anybody that wants to start off growing mango trees. This is your insurance mango. This one will usually give you some fruit every season, while the other ones are playing games and deciding what they want to do. Pickering usually will hold fruit for you, and it has, you know, not too much problems with diseases. Anthracnose, powdery mildew. This is one that doesn't really have issues. And guys, look at the fruit set on this tree. They're just now starting to turn yellow, but I'm sure it's gonna hold a good amount. Metley plum, and there's a few grafts on this one as well. Here's a graft. This whole branch is a graft. Like I said, stone fruits, very easy to graft. All right, swinging around. Guys, this is my Scarlet Beauty. This is the first season that the Scarlet Beauty has produced such a little bit of fruit. I'm not sure why. I just decided this year she was gonna take a little break, and that's fine. You know, still has some fruit, but it's usually a good producer, and it's taking a little break. But that's a very good one. I recommend this Scarlet Beauty. Um, let me show you guys Scarlet Beauty Plum. I recommend that one if you're in the Orlando area, Central Florida area. We all know, well, maybe all of you don't know, but this is Mexican sunflower. I use it as a chop and drop. I use it to create microclimates, you know, to protect my other trees in the winter time. But normally, most people will chop and drop this. These can get very tall. They produce nice yellow blooms, but usually they have to be like 10 feet tall. Fairchild, Fairchild. So I'm so behind on these trees because we had that extended cold this season, but it's got fruit set. There's fruit set there, so we will get some. We will get some fruits. And there's a whole load of grafts that I got on here. You can see the grafts. There's just loads of grafts that I put in. I'm waiting for them to start pushing. Got my dragon fruit here. I believe that, well, I have 3 varieties. I can't tell you them offhand, but the main one, I believe it's going to be Halley's Comet. It's a self-pollinating. So here's my grafts. I'm trying to get a lot of grafts on this tree because this is one of my more established trees. So check this one out. Ice cream mango, guys. Look at this little tree trying to hold all this fruit. Look at this tree. Ah, look at this. You know what this is? Sun gold. That's right, sun gold, guys. That was good. Look at this. This thing is full of tomatoes. This is the Perone tomato. This is one that does very well for me in our sandy soil. Swinging along, guys. Look at this. They're starting to get yellow. This is where you get your drops, and this is where the ones that are gonna stay, and the ones that are gonna go. This is actually a Venus graft. So these here are actually cotton candy. It's gonna have a nice fruit set, nice cotton candy fruit set. Look at that, sizing up already. So on this tree, I have a few varieties on here. You got your Venus grafts. I got 2 Venus grafts. I have a pineapple pleasure graft, which didn't bloom. I have another variety over here. I have a Phoenix over here somewhere, and then I have another one on here, um, a cack graft. And Super Judy didn't do much. She flowered, she bloomed, but Super Judy took a break this season. Didn't hold any fruit. And this is actually a graft on here. This is a graft of my unknown variety. Did I show you guys my unknown one? This is the unknown variety, which has some fruit set. I'm hoping that it does produce fruit. It did produce some fruit last season. I'm still trying to get an ID. It's a fibrous, nice sized fruit, but I don't know what the variety is yet. There. If you look, I have a few grafts, and I also have sweet tart. I have a honey kiss, and no, this is actually the sweet tart, and this here is the honey kiss. They didn't do anything, but they're on there. Uh, these are 3 different dragon fruit varieties that I have here growing on my stump. Alrighty, Patanga tuba. This is Starburst tangerine. More tomatoes. I have tomatoes all over the place, guys. I love tomatoes. Look, 2 up there, foot of tomatoes. This is a white sapote, Redlands. And this guy, this is a Spanish lime connect. Got one in the pot, got one in the ground, and is actually growing, but it has to get out of the ground because it's too close. And thing with those connects is that you need a male and then a female, guys. So you have to get a grafted tray, otherwise you don't know if you're ever gonna get fruit. This one here, these 2, this is a plum cod flavor grenade pluot. That's a 3-in-1 pluot. These are experimental. They're in the ground maybe 2 years now, and I'm just trying to see if they actually do set fruit. Still hasn't happened, but hopefully I'll give them another season. Dragon fruit, up on moringa again. Look at these guys. I just love these things. They look like Christmas ornaments. Oh my God. I love them. Sweet tart, guys. Look at this. This is also known as the branch breaker. Sweet tart. Look at those. Look at those nice mangoes. Hopefully they will set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I tell you I love tomatoes, guys? Look at this. Peaches. Tropic snow. A white flesh peach. Look at this. Look at this. More over here. That's a white flesh peach. Very sweet. I love that one. Valkyrie. Valkyrie's got 1 mango there, a couple there. Valkyrie small tree. I might even let it hold it. If it could hold on to them, I'll let them ride. Let them ride. Pineapple. And it's flowering. What we got here? We got the sweet lime tree. There you go. Sweet lime. And I have a graft. This branch here is a graft of my other seedling lime tree that I have on here. So this is a graft, and this is your sweet lime. Moringa. I have a dragon fruit running up the moringa. More tomatoes. This is improved Pollock avocado. Doesn't look too good, but she'll perk up. More Mexican sunflowers. And more tomatoes. Mulberry. Another mulberry. I'm gonna keep them close. You know that this is temporary Mexican sunflower. You can cut that back all day long. So as long as you realize that there's mulberries that are growing here, you can knock down that Mexican sunflower whenever you want. Take cuttings, put it somewhere else. That's how things happen here. It's always evolving, always moving. This is Rollinia, custard apple, custard, which is not doing nothing. It's not showing any signs of life, so I might get rid of that. Suriname cherry, and my Gumi Chama. Guys, my Gumi Chama, I looked at it, it was blooming. There you go. Blooms are starting to pop out. Gumi Chama. This is a hog plum. She's starting to come out of dormancy. These usually come out of dormancy late. This was actually one that I pulled out before winter in the fall. I was gonna throw it out, but I wanted to spare its life, so put it back here in the shady spot. Avocado. This is avocado seedling. This is also avocado seedling. It was supposed to have been grafted, but uh, long story. But it is not grafted. This is Brogdon that I have grafted onto it. I have another graft right there. See it? That I put on here. Right there. There you go. And it's actually pushing. You guys look. It's pushing. So that hopefully next season the Brogdon, that one over there, and I know I have an Oro Negro on here. This is more Brogdon. Hopefully they will push. This one is the here it goes, Kapong Mauve sugar apple. It's a nice red sugar apple, and that's your Gefner Adamoya. What we got up here? This is a Barbados cherry that I just planted in the ground. That's your Katuk. Some more mulberries. This is your Kapong avocado growing out nicely. Hopefully this year I can get double growth on it, and next year some avocados. Oro Negro. Look how beautiful Oro Negro is. Another Barbados cherry. It's a bigger Barbados cherry here. Let's go look at some mulberries. Look at that. Look at the mulberries, guys. Look at that. Mulberries, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. Yum, 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 yum. Sapodilla seedling. Okay, moving right along. That is a loquat seedling pineapple. Another pineapple that's blooming. This is another mulberry. This is the Al's turkey. Al's turkey? Al's turkey? Al's turkey. The birds are eating them. No more black ones on there, but nice fruit set for a little tree. Another tomato. Lemongrass. And let me show you, swing around here. This is a white nectarine right here. It's pretty much finished blooming already, but there was some fruit set on here. Let me see if I can find them. They didn't set too much in the fruit. Here's a couple. There's some right there, guys. And that's a white flesh. It's a white flesh nectarine. More tomatoes. Look at all these little tomatoes. Look at this tree. It's just loaded, guys. Look at this. And these tomatoes, they're funny. They come out with, you know, what they call that, crawl face or something. They cat face. They come out with these little funny lines and all kind of stuff. They call that cat face. And so lots of them on there. And another pickering, guys. Pickering. I told you pickering's an insurance mango. It's gonna set fruit for you. So that's your pickering. And let's swing around, show you the pineapple pleasure, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Will it hold all of these? Not sure, but look, it's got a whole load. Pineapple pleasure. And this is a graph of Venus graph, and it has some fruit on there. Karen Michelle right next to it. Some fruit on Karen Michelle. Little fruits there. Hopefully we get something to hold. We can only wish. We can only wish. And here's my Gumi Chama from the front. Look at all the blooms coming. All right, swinging right along. This is my pomelo tree, my second pomelo seedling. This thing bloomed crazy this year. And so there's a lot of little fruit set on there on this tree. Can't show you because they're very small, they're very tiny. But trust me, it's a lot on there. Let me show you. I don't show you guys this side too much. So I have a trellis, dragon fruit trellis here. I got some more purple possum, passion fruit. You got some dwarf bananas, couple dwarf bananas here. And then I got my bananas. Actually, I have a rack. Got a rack over here, dwarf namwas. And these are the big namwas. All right, more tomatoes. I have a P22 here, small P22 in here. You're looking at it and you're gonna say, well, why you have it right under that tree? This tangerine tree, I'm planning to get rid of it. And the mango is gonna come up in its place. That's the plan. More tomatoes. Got some pepper seedlings. I started real late with the pepper seedlings. And you guys know what this is, right? Chinese lanterns. Look at that beautiful flower. Chinese lantern. More tomatoes. This is another mango here. Look at that. A double mango. A booty mango. Look at that. This one is creme. No, this is the Dupois Saigon. We got some more. This is a dwarf variety tomato. And then right above it, it's another tomato producing like crazy. Look at that. It's all over the place. This is my little lychee. And look at it's flowering. My little lychee tree. Maybe this tree will finally give me some fruit this year. Look, it's growing out, flushing, and it's flowering. And that is a sweet tart. Sweet tart. Sugarloaf mango didn't do nothing. Flowered, but it didn't do nothing. I was hoping maybe it might give me a rebloom, but that's not happening. More tomatoes. These guys are Romas. If you look at them, look at the shape. They're oblong Roma tomatoes. This one is Edward. Edward is holding some fruit. So it's holding a few. Edward is a shy producer, still a small tree, but it's got fruit. It must have maybe about 10 on there. This is a honey kiss, a little honey kiss graft that I did. I tried to put other varieties on it, but they didn't work out. But it's getting ready to flush. This is gonna look beautiful in a month or two. It's gonna be beautiful. What else we got that I didn't show you guys? Kesar. Kesar didn't do much. Few grafts on here. One started pushing, but it's not really doing much. So, and let's see. I'm still waiting on this one to do something. Kesar has been slacking. All right, so this is a little red jabo. It's actually a seed from my big red jabo, which let me swing around and show you guys the fruits on here. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? That's beautiful, man. Look at that. Rare hybrid jabo. This is a pineapple pleasure graft. Look at the set. Just like the main tree, it's got a nice fruit set. The tree itself is a phoenix. It didn't produce too many fruit. So this is Fairchild. This is a Honeykiss graft. This is the Pineapple Pleasure. I got some more grafts that I have put on there. We got a Cyclef graft there. I got Orange Sherbet. Looks like it's pushing a little bit. Some little grafts over here. So I have no more room for additional trees. So now I'm basically just grafting, making cocktail trees. You see I have a lot of grafts on this one. This is my Edward graft, which has some fruit and it's down to one fruit on my Edward graft. It's a sweet tart. Unlike the mother tree, the fruit set on this one's a little less. Now this tree did have powdery mildew. Phoenix seems like it's a little more susceptible, but I did get some fruit set on my Phoenix, so hopefully it'll hold on to something. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. Oh, well, I skipped this tree, guys. I always skip this one on my tours. Carambola, Sri Kambangan. No flowers, no fruit set. It's getting established in the spot I put it in last season. It's growing, the roots are growing, so even you don't see the flowers and stuff, it's fine. It's getting itself established and I'm good with that. So guys, check this out. Harmony Dragons Hybrid. Patanga tuba. You guys look for the flowers. So hopefully I will get some fruit set in a little bit. And we're back to our cotton candy, which there's a Maha graft. I have a few grafts on this one as well, which I told you about. The Sapodilla is a dud. Probably going on 7 years in the ground, and I have no fruit set. I bought it as a grafted tree, but turns out it's a rootstock, so I haven't had any fruit on this. But one day it's gonna do something. One day it will. Has to. It's almost time. Almost time. All right, guys. So that's it. I think I've showed you everything, guys. I've showed you everything. Some more dragon fruits here. Going up the trellis. That's the front side of the dragon fruit. Here's some more tomatoes. Nice. This one's ready to come off. I pick my tomatoes at the breaker stage, so once they start to color up a little, I pull them off and let them finish coloring on the counter. This is my seedling pink lime, which is now starting to bloom. See the pink blossoms? Usually you'll have pink blossoms on your limes or your lemons. And this is a seedling tree because it has seeds. So, and this one I grew it from a cutting of an original tree that I had on the other side that had some dieback, and it finally did die. And I was fortunate to take some cuttings and have it grow out before it did that. So this is my Fairchild foot of grass. So you can see I'm trying to add different varieties to it, but I also do have fruit set on the Fairchild, but I want to make it into a cocktail tree. It's one of my older trees, and it's the ones that do the best when you add the grafts. Okay, so we're back to our Satsuma. This is a graft, Scarlet Beauty. This is a peach tropic. Right here's a peach graft. All right, guys, so good. I think we are done. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys enjoyed that tour. Yes. So this is going to be, I guess, late March, going into April tour. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and share. You guys have a good one. Orlando Backyard Gardening, signing off.